Hello, my name is Brian Cornell and welcome to this episode of the 19th hole. Today at Broad Bay Country Club, we're going to be talking about just some of the fun things that you're able to do here at this wonderful facility. For example, we're going to meet up with Mr. Bob Harris, one of our many tennis coaches, and he's going to give us a couple of tips on how to better our game. Then we're going to catch up with Mr. Russ Johnson, who's going to show us how to get out of those sand traps. Stay tuned, and we'll see you soon.
Good morning, I'm Coach Bob Harris, and I'm assisting with Coach Ray Dayton, and we go ahead and coach the tennis camps here at Broad Bay. We also do it at some other places as well. Some of the basics that we cover are the ground strokes. First of all, you want to be in a ready position before you ever start anything. So your basic ready position, feet spread apart, your racket out in front of you, holding it with your left hand if you're right-handed. With a regular basic forehand, you're gonna, as soon as you see the ball is gonna come to this side, you're gonna turn, and then you're gonna go ahead and swing. So, racket back, keep your eye on the ball. You're actually gonna be striking the ball about a foot in front of you, and then I wanna see a good follow through over your shoulder. Example, it's gonna look like this. I see it's gonna be a forehand, I hit, and I'm gonna be following through over my shoulder, okay? With a backhand, it's a little bit different. Most of the time we go ahead and we teach the two-handed backhand. You're gonna go ahead and switch your grip over a little bit towards you to the backhand grip. Your left hand is gonna be backing you up, so it's a two-handed backhand. You bring it back, turning your body, your shoulders into it, and you're gonna be stepping and then swinging. Again, following through over your shoulder. I personally use the one-handed backhand, and I step and swing. Again, those are just a couple of the basic strokes. The additional strokes, like the serve, the overhead, the lob, that comes a little bit later, but we incorporate that in our tennis camp, and we just finished that tennis camp this morning, where we taught all the basic strokes, and then we played some additional games to incorporate those strokes, and everybody had a real good time, and they all walked away with a prize. So we teach Broad Bay tennis camps, several of them throughout the summer, and the lessons go throughout the year, and all the kids are having a good time. Thank you very much, and hope to see you in the courts.
Hey Broad Bay members, this is Russ Johnson, head PGA golf professional. I'm going to help you with a couple of tips out of the bunker today. And we've added sand to this bunker, so it's going to be a softer consistency, it's going to be a greater depth of sand, and we're actually going to use the club a little bit differently in order to get the ball to fly out of the sand the way we want to. So we'll again, this time we'll actually use the bounce on the bottom of the club. We will open the club face to actually increase that bounce angle in order to keep the club from digging too deeply down into the sand. We actually want the club to skid through the sand, and this is going to be a big full swing explosion shot, trying to get the ball to fly as high and as far in the air as possible, land nice and softly close to the hole. All right, so the setup for this shot is going to be an open stance where the feet are going to the left of the target for a right-handed golfer. We're going to dig the feet in. I've got my feet aimed left of the hole. I'm going to open the club face as well. So when I hit this shot, now all I'm going to do is make an explosion of sand and try to get that sand all the way out onto the green. So to do that, it's going to take almost a full swing with a big full follow through. Okay, not a bad shot right there. But you can see the follow through on a bunker shot actually does resemble the follow through on a full swing. The club comes all the way through around. I see a lot of people that will hit and stop in the sand or just try to throw the club down into the sand to get the ball out. and that's not at all how it works best. You really do need to follow through, get all the sand out of the bunker, and the ball will come out onto the green. So we talked about the importance of the follow through in a bunker shot. There's one final bit of follow through that you have to do every single time you hit a bunker shot, and that is just following through with course maintenance. We've got to make sure that we take good care of the golf course so that everybody behind us is going to be able to enjoy the day as much as we do. So when you rake your way out of a bunker, you want to walk in from the edge and reach out for where the golf ball was struck from. Smooth out the footprints, smooth out where you hit the golf ball from, and then smooth out your footprints as you walked in and work your way back out. When you finish that up, set the rake outside of the bunker and it's ready for someone else. Thanks, Broad Bay. Have a great day.
I hope everyone enjoyed this episode of the 19th hole. We look forward to having you here at Broad Bay to experience everything that we have, whether it's a match of tennis or a whole round of golf. Come by, have some fun, and we'll see you soon.